The biggest challenge in this industry is staying cutting edge. You have to always be one step ahead. If you're not growing, you're dying. And that's a cliche, but it's really true. Valancourt Construction started in the early 80s with my dad and my grandfather. They started off very small with asphalt patching and small construction type work, and it eventually grew into what we're doing today, which is single-family home development, big land development. We have almost 500 employees and 400 pieces of heavy equipment. Typical project for us starts from clearing to grading to all underground utilities, storm pipe, road building, paving, all the way up until the lot. We don't build houses, but we build everything else underneath it.
My name is Zachary Scarborough. I am a technician at Valancourt Construction. The conditions in Florida is very sandy. That wears the undercarriage so much faster than, say, up north. You see more wear on the idlers. They'll start to cup. Your top rollers and bottom rollers, the material will wear and the chain will actually sink down, and over time it gets so bad it'll wear into the chain, and that's when you have to do a track job.
If one goes down, it's major. You could put a whole pipe crew down for one track coming off, and you got 12 people standing around waiting.
You used to have a flat riding machine. Now it's hopping and jumping because everything's worn so much and becomes so loose. You know, your blade is shaking. So now you're trying to grade level ground and you're having difficulties doing that.
There's only so much you can do. It's going to cause problems.
My role has always been kind of my dad calls it a roaming linebacker. I find the holes, I find the problems, and I go and I solve them. What can we do to constantly find efficiencies? What can we do to constantly stay on the forefront of technology? It all starts with the undercarriage, right? That's where it touches the ground.
Abrasion Undercarriage and this technological advancement is going to lower your operating costs and your cost per hour.
Abrasion is sprayed into the counterbores on the link assemblies. It's a substance that's going to help the wear life so that we don't have seal exposure as early, and it will extend the life of their link assemblies by not letting the seals be exposed. Seals get exposed, you have oil leaking, and then you have dry joints and failures.
70% of the cost of operating a dozer is undercarriage. So with Abrasion, if they can make it to 6,000 hours in this area, it's a huge cost savings to the customer.
Abrasion technology is going to help us in that we don't have to down the machine as often to do an undercarriage job, which is an extensive amount of work. I don't care how good you are. The machine's going to be down for at least a week to do an undercarriage. So if I have a longer lifespan, longer interval between undercarriages, that's going to help us get the job done on time every time. You're never going to go wrong buying a Caterpillar piece of machinery. Cat has always had a premium on their products as far as the price goes, but they've always made up for that premium with service and support.
The relationship the dealer has with the customers it's top notch. I mean, it's the best you can do. I mean, we can keep them informed of what's going on, lots of things that we can help them out with. PSSRs coming by, doing their measurements for them, keeping them abreast of what's going on with their undercarriage. Oil samples, PMs, all those things are a huge advantage to the customer. And when we can save them money, then that makes the relationship even that much better.
The longer the longevity of the undercarriage, overall cost savings for the customer.
You're not going to have to stop with Abrasion. You can run it to destruction and then put on another undercarriage. And we've been seeing 3,500, 4,000 hours easily out of Abrasion.
A lot of times they don't realize it, but they're saving about $4 to $5, depending on the machine, an hour with Abrasion because of the longevity of it. They don't have to bring it in the 4 or 5 times for those pins and bushings turns. You know, they're not making production and money while it's down. So Abrasion really sells itself. It's about making them understand the cost per hour of the undercarriage.
Our reputation is one that provides a customer service and a customer experience where they know that the job's going to be completed on time. We do that through the best employees and the best technology. And we always give them our last price first, and our reputation is that in the industry.